So welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take you on an exciting journey as we build a DIY frontier fort from scratch. So grab your raccoon hat, musket and powder horn, and let's get to it. So I was kind of inspired to do this when I was watching The Last of the Mohicans recently and the siege of Fort William Henry. Then I did a bit of research and found some quite interesting frontier type fortresses. So I figured, hey, let's give it a try. So I started off by sketching out the rough dimensions on a sheet of foam core. The foam core I got was, I think it's a pack of 5 sheets from Spotlight. It was on special for about $7, so not too bad. When I was measuring it out, I made sure that it would be suitable for both the 6 and up to 15mm miniatures. And actually, now that I'm finished, it's even good for up to my 25s, so pretty versatile across the board. Once I'd cut the base shapes, then I went down and just grabbed a load of sticks. Depending on your scale specifically, if you've only got one scale of miniatures, then get sticks, that'll be good for them. I went for sort of mid-size. I probably could have gone smaller ones if it was just 6mm, but I just went for sort of a good mixture. Then chop them to the right lengths of each of the sides, and then I just hot glued them on. You could probably use PVA or wood glue, but hot glue is just so much faster and easier, at least at this stage. And it's actually quite enjoyable. Although I only made 2 to start with, I will be making more because I enjoyed the project, and it would be quite cool to have a full fortress the whole way around. And I think they actually look quite cool anyway. Another thing that I did think about is you could possibly raise like the platform on the inside if you wanted to give it a little bit of extra height, but I was quite happy as they were. So then what I did was I coated the whole thing in PVA glue first, which I actually used Gorilla Glue, but same difference, just to try and seal in all the bark, and then spray painted in black. Once it had dried, then I just got to work using some cheap brown craft paints which I got from the warehouse. This is called just dark brown, and literally painted it all over, getting into all the cracks. Yeah, it's quite amazing the as you start to layer up your paint in your different shades, the patterns and the textures within the bark of the twigs actually is quite nice to look at. But yeah, just take time and do it all. I started off just as I said, dark all over, and then as I get through to the lighter colours in the next couple of layers of paint, then I'd start to do a bit more patterning and more dry brushing just in general. And to get it, I literally just added white and a bit of bone white to the same brown, and that was just how I did it. So no specific colours, just custom made for the job, at least at this stage for the second coat. And again, this is just a makeup brush that I use for my dry brushing. I find it does a pretty good job actually. Thanks to my ex. Not sure what it is about dry brushing, but I really enjoy doing it. Yeah, just the way that the paint picks out all of the high ridged areas and things. I just always find it to be really beneficial and relaxing for some reason. So start to put a few different shades on. I did use a bit of leather brown from Game Color as well at one point, as I started to build them up. That's a 15mm figure, and he looks at home within it. I put a bit of green in around the edges as well, where I thought maybe you might get some moss or grass. and then it was time to do the flocking. So I gave it a very liberal amount of glue. Enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.